Equation of transformed function. A graph of y equals to f of x is reflected across the y-axis, stretched vertically by a factor of 2, then compressed horizontally by a factor of half, and finally translated 4 units left. Determine the equation of the transformed function. Determine the location of point f1 equals to 2 on the transformed function. Okay. So now let's read the problem once again and write down the equation of transformed function. So what kind of equation are we looking for? So the equation we are looking for is something like this. G of x equals to a times f of k times x minus p plus q. It is like this we are looking for, right? And let's read the question and fill in the values. Graph of f of x is reflected across y-axis. So we have minus here, right? So that is first thing we have, minus. Stretched vertically by a factor of 2. That means a is 2. And let's go in now. Then compressed horizontally by a factor of half. Reverse of half is 2. And by factor of half, and finally translated 4 units left. So it's horizontal, right? And that too 4 units left. That means x plus 4, right? Plus 0. So that becomes the transformed function g of x for us. Do you understand? It should be read. Now you can check it. The graph of f of x is reflected across the y-axis. That's the reflection across y-axis. Stretched vertically by a factor of 2, then compressed horizontally by a factor of half, and finally translated 4 units left. That is perfect. Determine the equation. So that is the equation, right? So we have done that part. Next is determine the location of point f1 equals to 2. So the original function is having a point which is at x value of 1, the value is 2. On the image of the transfer function, how should this be? So that is what we'll now look into. As far as the x point is concerned, x value of the coordinate is concerned, it becomes half, right? And then minus 4. So half is 0.5, and 0.5 minus 4 gives us a value of minus 3.5. That becomes the x value, right? So half of this is 0.5 and then minus 4. So 0.5 minus 4 gives us minus 3.5. The y value is minus 2 times whatever. So 2 times minus 2 is minus 4. So that becomes the transformed point for f of 1 equals to 2, right? So these are the respective answers of our questions. I hope that's not very difficult, and that's the way they should be answered. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this series and you learned a lot. Share your comments and experience with me, and in case there is any difficulty, I've already put my email address there. You can always write to me. Thank you and all the best.